What up, YouTube? It's your boy Open Mind. Just wanted to holler at y'all and check back in. It's been a minute. I know it's been a minute. I've been on the grind, and I'm still on the grind. On my way to the grind as we speak. But yo, I just wanted to speak on a topic that a lot of y'all speaking on, and I want to give a different perspective. That's all. Just a different perspective on the topic, so y'all ladies can understand, and it won't be so bitter and hateful. You know what I'm saying? I want ladies to get a different perspective of this marriage thing. Okay. Now, aside from anybody's personal experience with marriage, if you divorced and you had a bad experience, male or female, this is just a universal perspective of why men are not wanting to get married anymore. Basically, it's simple. It's the laws. The laws in the United States, in the event of a divorce, are more likely to favor the woman than the man. Y'all have heard this before. Some people believe it, some people don't believe it, because a lot of people ain't never been married before, so they can't say. But the people who've been married before and been divorced know what happens in a divorce. The man loses all rights to his kids, half his shit, whatever, child support, everything is catered and geared towards the woman. And a lot of women feel like that's how it's supposed to be. A lot of women know that if they get a divorce, they get all these benefits. So what we want women to understand is, we men know that y'all get all the benefits. So in the event of a divorce, men are opting out of the marriage thing because the court favors you. And until the laws change to favor both parties, or just make it fair that nobody gets screwed and everybody gets a fair share of whatever, whether it be the kids, the property, the assets, everything, men will not get married. It's not about love. It's not about monogamy or commitment issues, insecurities. Y'all think men can't commit. Y'all think men gotta have a side piece all the time. No, that's not always the case. That's an immature response to why men don't want to marry you, ladies. If your response to why men don't want to settle down and put a ring on your finger is because he can't keep his dick in his pants, that is an immature response from you as a woman, because that's not the only reason men don't want to get married, and that's your go-to jump to conclusion, and you have no other reason why. You are actually volunteering yourself into being ignorant. It's like you refuse to acknowledge the fact that that's an unfair situation in a divorce. Or some of y'all know that y'all favored in the courthouse, but when a man don't want to get married, because he can't stop fucking other women. Come on, that's immature, lady. That's an immature response to why men don't want to marry you. And if that's your only, like, soon as you hear it about a guy don't want to get married no more, or don't want to marry you, immediately you think that he can't commit because he want to fuck a bunch of women. Immediately, instantly, that's your thought. That's immature on your part. The reason a lot of men do not want to get married or get married again is because in the event of a divorce, you, the ladies, whether there's kids involved, a lot of money involved, you get a benefit that he doesn't get. And a lot of the men that do get it, it's because they spent and shelled out a lot of money with the right legal team to win in their favor. But only because they had to shell out that money did they win those cases. Because if those men did not have the proper finances to win the cases that they won, where the woman is paying him, it will automatically default to the woman. So even in those cases, when y'all rebuttal and say, well, men can take half too and they can get custody of the kid, that is true. But what you don't know about the end result of that litigation is that guy, whoever that guy was, had the legal team and had the finances to pay that legal team. Most of the time, men don't have the finances to pay for a legal team. Automatically, they favor you. Your legal team is the government, ladies. Men gotta pay a legal team. See what we saying? It's not fair. In other words, what does the courthouse have to do with our love? If I love you and you love me, why we need to go tell the judge that? Why do we need to go tell the preacher that? Whose business is it that you and I love each other for the rest of our life and have kids, and we raising our kids and taking care of our kids for the rest of our life, with or without a ring? If you just want a ring, I'll buy you a ring, but you're talking about a piece of paper in a courthouse where I got to bind to you, and then in the event that some shit go down, where you decide to start feeling yourself and you want to dip out because somebody you find a bigger dick, a bigger bank, I'm fucked as a man. And most men know this. This is not a what if. This is true facts. The laws are on the books. So it's nothing against women. Men, ladies, we love y'all. We going to continue to love y'all forever. But the court, the law is in our relationship. It's in our house. And we want the law out our house as it pertains to our relationship. Now, of course, if it's domestic violence, call the police. If it's child abuse, call the police. Molestation, call the police. Call the law in the event of a crime that took place. But if it's just our love, we don't need the law involved in that. We don't need the law dictating to us how we should do this and how we should do that, who get the kids and who don't get the kids. We laid down and had them kids together. So between the two of us, whether we can't stand each other or not, should be able to be mature enough to equal time with the kids without asking the law. But a lot of women be feeling themselves. I'm the woman, the law's in my favor, do what I say or else. And a lot of men, they have their little egos. At the end of the day, people want control. Both parties want control, and that's why the law has to come in. But that's not the law's fault that they got to come in and control y'all, because y'all can't control yourselves. So it comes back to us. Ladies, it's not that we don't love y'all and that we can't be committed to one woman. It's the law that has to come in and dictate to us how we supposed to act, and we supposed to be grown. I'm a grown man, you a grown woman, but we need a judge to tell us how to act and how to be with these kids and so on and so forth. Ladies, the marriage rate is dropping. It's not because y'all not attractive. It's not because y'all not smart, or y'all not educated, or y'all ain't got no jobs. That's not what it is. It's the laws that are written to favor you in the event of a divorce. And if there are children involved, you automatically get the kids if he don't have the legal team to represent himself or the finances. You already taking all his money in the event of a divorce. Then he got to come up with the money to pay for a legal team to fight you back. Because if you can't do that, you taking off with everything. That in itself is not fair. Men are starting to see that, so they're not marrying. Not because you are not a worthy person, but because the law is kind of like cock blocking. So at the end of the day, ladies, the law is cock blocking on y'all for us marrying y'all. That's basically what it is. The marriage laws that are written in place that favor y'all is cock blocking us from marrying y'all. Because a lot of y'all know that when y'all get married and get divorced, it's gonna favor you. And a lot of y'all know this. So y'all know, hey, if he act stupid, I'm still straight. But now we know it, and we starting to react to it and starting to respond to it, not to y'all, but to the law. So the very thing that y'all get, the very benefit that y'all get in a divorce, ladies, is the very thing that why a lot of us is not marrying y'all. That one thing that y'all want so bad in a marriage is that security, that if everything go foul with this guy, at least I got this, that, and the other in the event of a divorce, is the very thing that's stopping us from marrying y'all. It's your boy Open Mind. I just want to give y'all a different perspective. Hope I help open some minds. No hate, all love. Deuces. God bless.